And you all damn well know what's coming next. It is time for a revival. Hello lads and lasses, long time no here. It's been over a month since I uploaded my last video, and I can imagine there's a good amount of curiosity widespread in the community currently about what I meant by the ending of my last video. To sum it up, it was a promise. A promise that if certain leagues are incapable of cleaning up their messes, that I will try my hardest to take care of the community and not let competitive Dead by Daylight die. So, what have I been working on since the last video? Here's the grand reveal. I introduce to you Revival Divisions League. My team and I have been working restlessly on building this organization and planning operations for the next good year, and boy am I excited to share the information with you in the coming future. But as we are just kicking off, this video will give you all the info you need on our first event, by the name of Revival Tournament. And I can imagine most people are just here for this information. I will talk about the boring stuff at the end and first get right into the event. So, we are hosting a double elimination tournament featuring 12 teams. I will invite myself. The tournament begins in 2 weeks already, July 3rd, and will last for a good 6 weekends. The reason for this is really just scheduling, because the grand finals in a certain other tournament end a week before, and the LAN is supposed to take place a week after our event would finish, so it's sandwiched right in between when no other big leagues take place, so there won't be any chaos with player availability. And this is the point where I introduce one of the many firsts this tournament is introducing. I will probably give the community more reasons for wanting to send me to the guillotine soon, but this might be the first. The seeding of this tournament will be completely randomized. As you can see, 4 teams skip the first round, and I will not hand out freebies to the current top 4 in the world. This privilege can be assigned to anyone, and yes, this also means we might see the top 2 in round 1 immediately. I want it to be as fair as possible to anyone, and if a team considered to be in the weaker 4th of the event make it to finals, then so be it. I do not care whatsoever if this kills hype. I stand against match fixing to maximize profits. Next week on Friday, the draft will take place live on our Discord server, so make sure you join it immediately, link in the description, and that will open up all the opportunities you might be seeking. Now we have to talk about the important stuff, and what it in the end all boils down to: prize pool and funding. Money!
Money!
As this is our first event, we have not set up any streams of income yet. I can only guarantee a prize pool of $1,000. Next event should be 3 to 5 times as much, but that is what I can promise for now. Now you're probably all expecting me to say donate money so I can make prize pool big, but no, that is not what this is about. I will make it easier for myself and just read out the chapter on donations I've already written down on the Discord server. Revival Divisions League is committed to building a long-term, sustainable, competitive environment. If you would like to support the league and help us continue improving our events, any donation is greatly appreciated. Donors may specify how they would like the contribution to be allocated. Donations will not be used to fund prize pools unless otherwise requested. Donations will be used to support our staff team, artists, casters, developers, moderators, producers, and referees. Or in other words, I'm not taking any money, it will go to my team. We are committed to full financial transparency and are happy to provide information regarding the allocation of donated funds upon request by the donors. Also, this last paragraph is not an invite for someone to send me $1 50 times. I will not individually explain that, thank you very much. So yeah, I hope this answers any questions you might have about financials, and if there are any left, you can leave them in the comments below, or just reach out to me or us directly through various means. Next up, tournament rules and balancing. Now, this is where you either say hell yeah, what the fuck, or call me dumb beyond belief. Baby's first balancing, yeah, but I did have a lot of players a million times smarter than me have a good look at the balancing and my ideas, and you might find them pretty fascinating, whether this is good or bad. To understand my reasoning on the rules in general, you have to understand the hook average I'm trying to have. Personally, I get really bored with sets like Dredge where no perk is allowed and 4k 2 to 3 is the average. I want a somewhat balanced average of 6 to 10 stages for every killer. That means you might find killers in certain tiers where you wouldn't expect them, and you're also gonna find the map variety I've come up with quite interesting. But yeah, I'm still open to suggestions or criticism if you've got any. That is extremely important. Now, the biggest changes, in summary, You can open chests, but you can't take the item. There are a few perks with pretty meaningful effects that are activated by looting chests that I want to allow, which also means survivors get to bring a shiny coin to the game, and killers, instead of the cut coin, bring putrid oaks. But Mathis, chests spawn randomly and they can make loops bigger. Well, if there's 4 chests outside of basement in every match, it will fuck over everybody equally. Probably. I'm allowing 1 skeleton key against every killer, not to open the hatch, that stays banned, but to track auras of your teammates and open chests faster, especially on indoor maps where the coordination of taking hits can't be 100% accurate. This can help out a ton. I was trying to not restrict as much as other tournaments do, but once I had a really good look at every perk in the game, I realized how fucked some scenarios can become because of certain perks. But I still want to say this tournament is going to be far less restricted than most. Keep in mind, this is all a big learning curve for me, despite having been in the community since 2021, and I will collect as much data as possible to make, spoiler, the future league as optimized as possible. Last but not least in the slightest, if you want to help out my organization by joining the workforce, application forms are already public on our Discord server for various positions. I can't promise anything yet, but the goal is that everybody who's on the team receives financial compensation in the future. I'll give an example of how I believe I want this to go. Let's say a caster receives $5 per matchup he casts, and he casts 8 in a month. He would receive $40 at the end of that month. I'm not letting anyone get away uncompensated, that's the truth. Here's a list of all our socials that I have, of course, already set up in one screen if you're keen on following us or reaching out in any way. That concludes this video, and I look forward to building our own community and hosting the best events DBD Comp has ever seen. Goodbye, talk to you soon.